大家好，欢迎收听唱歌学中文. Hi everybody, welcome to Sing and Learn Chinese. Today we're going to go over a song that was covered by JJ Lin, Lin Junjie, who's one of the more famous strong singers in the Chinese pop music world today. This was a song request, so as a reminder, if you have any songs that you'd like to request, feel free to shoot an email and then maybe your song request will be featured one of these times. All right, let's take a look at the song. It's a breakup song, sort of, basically love lost kind of theme, and quite dramatic. But let's take a look at the lyrics. All right, first line. 朦胧之间仿佛我又看见你的脸. Okay, so 朦胧 is like something kind of hazy, blurry, vague. 之间 is between or among or in the midst of. So in this kind of hazy, blurry, foggy something or other, 仿佛我 it's as if I 又看见 again see 你的 your 脸 face. So it's as if I see your face again in the haziness. Right, next line. 依然带着淡淡忧愁的双眼，忽隐忽现. Alright, so 依然 means it's still, 带着 carries or brings with it. 淡淡 is like slightly, vaguely, lightly. 忧愁 is sad, sorrowful. 双眼 is a pair of eyes. So, and then 忽隐忽现 means it kind of flickers in and out. It appears, it disappears, it appears, it disappears. So combining these two lines, he seems to be saying, it's as if I see your face in the fog or in the mist. A pair of slightly sad eyes flickering in and out. That's a nice visual, isn't it? All right, next line. Okay, 就当全是一场梦. 就当 means just let it be or just treat it as if. 全是 all of it is 一场梦 a dream. So 梦 means dream, and in Chinese we have these counter words, measure words, whatever you want to call them. Basically, it's kind of like in English you've got a pair of pants, pair of scissors, a flock of geese, a something of something. In Chinese you have this for a lot more than in English. So in Chinese, when you're talking about a dream, you don't just say 一梦, like one dream. You would say 一场梦. 一场梦. So 场 is the counter word for 梦. All right, so just treat it as if it is a dream. 就当全是一场梦. Just treat it as if it is all a dream. 不必掩饰我的错. 不必 means no need to. 掩饰 cover up. 我的 my 错 wrongs or mistakes. There's no need to cover up my mistakes. I wonder what that means. Is he saying to the other party that they don't have to cover up his mistakes, or is he saying to himself this? Don't know. All right. 无奈的苦笑. 无奈 is helpless. 苦笑 is a bitter smile. So yeah, like a wry smile, like haha, but not really a funny or humorous or a happy smile. 不必, again, that's 不必, no need to. 找牵强的理由. So no need to find a far-fetched or implausible reason. 无奈的苦笑不必找. So it seems like this line is saying you don't need to find a far-fetched reason for this sardonic smile. Perhaps something like that. Then we have 就让它日日夜夜刺痛我胸口. So 就让它 just let it, and then the reason why we know this is it instead of he or she is the way it's written. So in Chinese, 它 is how you say he, she, or it. But depending on how you write the character, that's how you differentiate between he, she, or it in Chinese. Okay, so in this case, it is it. 就让它 just let it. 日日夜夜. So 日 means day. 夜 means night. So 日日夜夜 means daily, nightly. So constantly, basically. 刺痛 means to hurt, to sting, basically. 刺 is like a thorn, and then 痛 is pain. So the pain of a thorn is like a stinging pain. So just let it sting me, or 我胸口 my 胸口 is chest. So just let it sting me all the time, kind of is what that line is saying. Then we have 让我眼神没有焦点，让我 let me, and then, well, 我眼神 would be my eyes, and the 眼神 is vision, your glance, something like that. 没有 means doesn't have, and then 焦点 is focus. So just let my eyes be unfocused is basically what that's saying. And then 泪水模糊我的视线。泪水 is tears, so 泪 is literally tears, and then 水 is water. 模糊 is to blur. 我的 is my, and then 视线 is vision, my field of sight, my field of vision. So tears are blurring my vision. Or let tears blur my vision if we're continuing it from the line before. All right, next line is, here we get to the chorus, which is 输了你赢了世界又如何? So 输了 means to lose, having lost. 你 is you. So after losing you, or losing you, 赢了 is to win, 世界 is the world, 又如何 is like, what of it? Who cares? Kind of. 如何 it kind of means how, but in this case it's basically saying, if I have lost you yet gained the world, what does it matter? Or having lost you, gaining the world doesn't matter anymore, or doesn't matter at all, in something along those lines. Then we have 你曾渴望的梦。你 is you, 曾 is short for 曾经, which means once. 渴望 is hoped for, and then 梦 again is dream. And just like in English, the word 梦 can mean literal dream, as in you go to sleep and you have dreams, visions in your sleep, but it can also mean dreams as in the goals that you shoot for, the thing that you want in life. So 你曾渴望的梦 means the dream that you once desired, or the dream that you once longed for. 我想我永远不会懂。我想 means I think. 我永远 I will always. 永远 is eternally, forever. 不会懂 will not understand. So the dream that you once desired or longed for, I think I will never understand. I think I'll never understand the dream that you once longed for. Makes you wonder what story the song is talking about. Like, what is going on here? What kind of dream did this person have that the narrator doesn't understand? Okay. Then this line is 我失去你. So the reason why there's a 我 and then there's like this little hyphen I put in there is because if you listen to the actual song, the first character, the first word 我, almost sounds as if it belongs to the previous line in a way. So it kind of sounds like it could belong to either. Yeah, well anyways, so 我失去你 means I lose you, or I've lost you, or in losing you, I. 赢了一切, 赢了 is to win, 一切 means everything. So remember the first time we saw this, it was 失去你赢了世界, which is the world, and now it's 失去你赢了一切, which is everything. So it's like the same thing. There's a bit of a rhyme there too. 世界, the world, 一切, everything. Okay, so 失去你赢了一切, 却 yet, but, 依然 means still, 如此 in this way, 冷清 is like cold. So he's basically saying, the narrator's saying, after losing you, winning everything just feels cold and empty and not worth it, basically, if you want to read between the lines. Then we have 有谁又能让我倾心除了你? So 有谁, who is it? Who is there? 又能, who can still 让我 let me 倾心, to admire wholeheartedly, to fall in love. This is a little bit more fancy way of saying that. And then 除了你 means aside from you. So aside from you, who else can cause me to love them or admire them, basically? And then 你我之间, so we go back to the verses. 你我之间, you, I, and then 之间 is in between. So between you and I, 难道没有剩下一点点？难道 is it not, or don't tell me that 没有 there is not 剩下 left behind or left 一点点 a little bit of ... So basically summarizing, 你我之间难道没有剩下一点点？ Between you and I, is it really true that there isn't even a little bit left? A little bit of what? Well, it says 一点曾经刻骨铭心的眷恋. Okay, that's a rather complex long sentence, but basically he's saying 一点 is again a little bit. 曾经 means once upon a time, like in the past. 刻骨铭心 is a 4-character idiom. There's a lot of those in Chinese, and it just means unforgettable, memorable, extremely memorable, because literally 刻骨 means carved into bone. So yeah, very memorable. 刻骨铭心的眷恋 is like the feeling of missing someone, attachment, longing, yearning. So going back to that last line, it's like between you and I, 你我之间难道没有剩下一点点？ Don't tell me that, or can it be true that there isn't left even a little bit of that feeling of attachment or yearning that once was so memorable? And then 让你挂念 means letting you or making you. 挂念 is to miss someone or something. And then we have 我只能说如今我已无处可躲. So 我只能说 means I can only say. 如今 till today, or nowadays, today. 我已 means I already, and then 已 is kind of short for 已经. So 已经 means already, I already. 无处可躲 means I have nowhere to hide. There's nowhere for me to duck under. And then we have 当我默默黯然回首. When I, 默默 is silently, 黯然 is like dimly in the darkness, kind of 回首 turn back, turn around, turn my neck, turn my head. 当我看尽潮起潮落, when I have seen to the end of, seen to the uttermost, the waves rising and falling, the ebbing and flowing of waves. 潮 is wave, so 起 and 落 is to rise and to fall or descend. And that's it. I think actually the song repeats the chorus again, maybe the bridge and the chorus. You have to listen to the full thing. But those are basically the lines that you need to know in order to understand what the song is talking about. So do you have an idea of what the story is? Because I don't know if I do. It's a little bit vague, but it's rather artistic. And the most important thing is that we're learning Chinese, right? So hopefully that was helpful. And until we sing again, 再见.